Bring down all the lights, let me hold you close. I'm full of loose ends, will you be my rope? Waited my whole life, and now I know. My love won't budge. My love won't fade after the preview. We only get one life. I won't live mine without you. Calm or stormy, I'll stay.
I'm just an old man counting the days till I can see you again. If you've been watching the whole time, you should know that she's just a friend. I get lonely in the wind, and at Christmas the kids that spread across the country. I'll be taking care of myself, 'cause I know that you want me around for them. Lying in our bed, and they tell me that the end is coming soon. But I know you're waiting for me, with a glass of red wine and a few good stories to tell me. So I just have to wait. The priest just left, our oldest is at my bedside. He's got a grandkid of his own. Look at this family we've made, we've done some pretty great things.
October, it seems so far out of reach. I'm not broken, but who else could I be in a time like this? I'm lost out at sea. But who else could I be? It's not over, and it never was for me. If I'm not yours, then who else could I be? You're moving on, and I'm drowning in memory. But who else could I be? I tell myself that I'm not bitter. I tell myself that I'm no fool. I don't wanna be blue, I don't wanna be lonely. Who am I kidding? I'm all of these things. But who else could I be? After October, after you, after it's over, after October. It's time for me to choose. What do I really want in my life? It seems that for too many years I'm only turning around. And so the story goes, I ain't ready to build a home. I ain't ready for babies, and I won't get married. I'm sorry, honey. It's a long road I'm walking on, it's an endless song. The first verse is over, but maybe I've sang it wrong. It's a long road I'm walking on, it's an endless song. Please, won't you please sing along? It's time for you to choose. If you really want me in your life, what I'm able to give with what I'm willing to try. And so the story goes, an endless struggle. And even when I feel balance, someone finds it hard to handle. It's a long road I'm walking on, it's an endless song. The first verse is over, but maybe I've sang it wrong. It's a long road I'm walking on, it's an endless